Please give a big hand for the chief guest, Honorable Dr. Manipur. Shri T.H. Shankumarji, Honorable Minister for Research and Environment. Honorable Chief Minister Manipur, the Minister, KPD and Revenue, and distinguished guests to do us the honors of lighting. Showering blessings and good wishes. Honorable Minister, KPD and Revenue.
Provided wide Article 48A in Directive Principles and 51AG in Fundamental Duties. And in pursuance of these constitutional safeguards, in 1972, the Wildlife Protection Act was enacted by the Parliament. Though it's a central act, but the implementation is vested with the state governments. In other words, we may say that unless the people cooperate, government alone cannot do everything. People have to come forward voluntarily to participate in wildlife conservation. This year, as part of 63rd Wildlife Week celebration, we have chosen an innovative approach. That is to focus our attention on school and high school children. This is because youth today are citizens tomorrow. I take this opportunity to convey my deep sense of gratitude to Honorable Governor and all distinguished guests on the dais. With this, I conclude. Thank you.
The theme of this celebration of this year was Celebrate Rights of the Wildlife. Why rights? Because Honorable Supreme Court of India has extended the definition of life, which includes all forms of life, animals, rivers, etc., under the fundamental right of the Constitution, that is right to life. Another important clause of the Constitution, that is Directive Principles of State Policy and Fundamental Duties, which also mandates us to protect the rights of the wildlife. And the third important point is Wildlife Protection Act, which was actually enacted in 1972, and India is the pioneer country for that purpose. Since 1972, we are going for the protection and conservation of the wildlife. So the Constitution and law mandates us to protect and conserve the wildlife of the country, of the state.
Lamlaki South Singsu, Akoi Hingba. Makoi Hingdragadi, Koi Mubicasu Hingbayati, Habiki Pandam, sequence celebration Tori. Akoi Taramingasi the Gina, Sehika among the Nungshidaba Usekiaki Konjelkia, Nungshidaba Sagi Konjelkia, Nungshidaba Patorian, Mina Yam with the Puning I would Mapam came with me. Ado Mubi Safi Matungina, Tongan, Scenic beauty of a Pazaka of a single Damka, to Gaidakpa, Saka Halakpa, the Naki was checking Atiada, Numidawara Matamda, Sambu Pivakanda, Punamaki Puning I way, I must Matamasi, a quite a Kandagasu, Matamasi, a quick washing Tala, of the Loro Patala, having Matamadu, South checking in a quick pyramid. Mother Puramatu, no Monogi Makilakiva, Mother Mosa can Kadapa, environment that I will put up. Aduna, Ishing seat, Hawan seat, Amati, Matamatam Guriva, Ishing Isao, Amati, Lekang Tokomayam, see, Karigan have the Quena. Later Mosa can see to Garavi Topangakani Habado, of the Parliament. Adunasi, Manipu, Gomengi First Department, one of the minister of the honorable government Yaurakanda, week, 1 week celebration of the Pandam di Maruebadi. We Lamaki South checking Amati, Mosa part to the Mamsi, one of the Aminasi. Madungami na Bipadam that can I cry the Gahapataki, Lady School the Gi, Police like Sata Sinda, Wiki, quiz competition, painting competition, essay competition, Mama, Fred Pamina, organized Totana, Mr. Matin Pambidana, BSF ki, Assam Rifle ki, Manipur Police ki, Tongan, Samsal Kiana, Enzo Kiana, Nasiti, Ladybug, Singi, Headman Singer, Singi Praza Singer, Makuta no me Piraga, Tang Pagata, Pagata, Massassin of the city. I feel through the media to the people of Manipur. Let us work together to save the environment, to save the wildlife. Thank you all.
Wildlife articles and crimes in adjoining areas that would carry citation. And the sixth orally. Awang Laitay, 2 rupees and a citation.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯤꯊꯤꯕꯤꯗ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯅꯔꯤꯕ ꯒ꯭ꯂꯣꯕꯦꯜ ꯋꯥꯔꯃꯤꯡ ꯑꯟꯇꯥꯔꯀꯇꯤꯀꯥꯒꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯥꯏꯁ ꯕꯜꯛꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤ ꯃꯦꯜꯇꯤꯡ ꯄꯔꯁꯦꯟꯇꯦꯖꯁꯤ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯋꯥꯡꯈꯠꯂꯛꯑꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯤꯊꯤꯕꯤꯁꯤ ꯏꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯁꯔꯨꯛꯅ ꯑꯌꯥꯝꯕ ꯂꯣꯏꯅ ꯏꯁꯤꯡ ꯏꯆꯥꯎꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯅꯦꯆꯔꯦꯜ ꯀꯂꯥꯃꯤꯇꯤꯁꯤ ꯃꯈꯜ ꯃꯈꯥꯒꯤ ꯊꯣꯛꯂꯛꯏꯕ ꯁꯤ ꯄꯨꯝꯅꯃꯛꯁꯤ ꯈꯜ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯍꯧꯁꯥꯒꯤ ꯈꯜ ꯀꯥꯏꯔꯛꯄ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯋꯥꯈꯜꯗ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯆꯠꯅꯕꯤꯗꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯝꯕ ꯌꯥꯏ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯇꯥꯔꯗꯤ ꯁꯥꯎꯗꯤ ꯁꯥꯎꯅꯤ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯁꯣꯁꯤꯌꯦꯜ ꯃꯦꯗꯤꯌꯥꯗ ꯊꯦꯡꯅꯕ ꯅꯦꯄꯥꯜꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯆꯠꯅꯕꯤ ꯑꯃꯒꯤ ꯃꯈꯥꯗ ꯁꯟꯁꯤ ꯍꯦꯛꯇ ꯏꯔꯣꯏꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯁꯟꯁꯦ ꯍꯦꯛꯇ ꯂꯥꯛꯇ ꯍꯥꯠꯄ ꯑꯩ ꯁꯣꯁꯤꯌꯦꯜ ꯃꯦꯗꯤꯌꯥꯗ ꯎꯕꯅꯤꯀꯣ ꯆꯥꯅꯕꯁꯨ ꯅꯠꯇꯕ ꯂꯣꯏ ꯆꯥꯕꯁꯨ ꯅꯠꯇꯕ ꯍꯦꯛꯇ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯀꯔꯤꯅꯣ ꯙꯔꯃ ꯑꯃꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯜꯂꯦꯕ ꯍꯦꯛꯇ ꯍꯥꯠꯄ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯨ ꯊꯦꯡꯅꯔꯝꯒꯅꯤ ꯁꯣꯁꯤꯌꯦꯜ ꯃꯦꯗꯤꯌꯥꯗ ꯎꯈꯤꯕꯅꯦꯕ ꯍꯦꯛꯇ ꯁꯟ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯦ ꯍꯥꯠꯄ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯏꯇꯣꯝꯗ ꯈꯜꯂꯦꯕ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯃꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯂꯝꯁꯤ ꯃꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯤꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯁꯣꯏꯗꯅ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯏꯁꯣꯔꯅ ꯄꯔꯥ ꯇꯝꯕꯤꯒꯅꯤꯁꯦ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯃꯣꯏꯁꯤ ꯍꯦꯟꯃꯜꯂꯤ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯁꯦꯅ ꯏꯇꯣꯝꯗ ꯈꯟꯕꯅꯤꯀꯣ ꯏꯇꯣꯝꯗ Ikui deva earthquake ama sathi la aga mi lak ki ma kanu bi yam hat pe wani China aga no sida Nepal do means aina si hare si kari no ekoi na jiba leiba mayam se hoi survival of the fittest kui chana na bagi tangai phatna chana ba sinjaki khra to budu gawdi sa suki mari excusable miyoi bani na moisu char be hingna bani na kaina saji sai saji na napi sai nga na tin sai nga do ikoi na musai si gi potu na mane but atu nata bada in access ko ina lunga si ina yam ngai badi those prize receiver amongst the students and amongst the citizens amongst the public say most are from the hill areas. I want to say, I'm not even poor. But the hills area, the neighbor, yamba wildlife key. Kari two even maps. I don't see hills the lady, but say, I'm on the gift. So, Roxita markets, I don't matter aga yon video. That's exactly quick. Some Sanabi and habit in a lap. Senapati, the way get up, Krudo, get a kaka form on the Yale yon video. Madudai the care lorukana. Madugi wildlife to get protect or award Pangaise. Madugi Mana Tenero Mudumagi, Awaba, Mangon the lady, Matam Mapam the labor magi, Nigurs in relatives in or meeting among the young widow me and the Doku filter. I really want to appreciate the commitment, the careers of those winners, prize winners. I think Angang Singh, Tenu Boldagi, Sosan Pudagi. Mahusagi Fajaba Minungsiba Utter Kulabama Pai Madudega, Minungsi Porpa Usikama Pai Cunning Buggy Wakalaiba. Setamin Longa I am Talaka. What is the name of the bird? Abi? Blue button. Amur button. Hanadi Amas Tawayadre. Now he cap Natona, pull up Langa Taga Hatudo. But now kami ang nagtamirong people si aware way together. Kusiti lax ka laga, kanang happy rin. Loy ka lax sa laga na kusiti madu preserve pero ko protect ko ka. Aduna yam na ikoi kusit yam encouraging way ba? Ikoi da yam nungay si ba itare. Ikoi maram di government cannot do alone. Nasay haiki betul si wildlife na haiki betul. Government cannot do alone. We make only we make policies. But delivery, the woman, we need the help of the peoples. Smooth delivery, aduga, fulfilling the people's support.
I'm really very happy today to celebrate this completion of the 63rd Wildlife Week celebration 2018. And this year's theme was Celebrate Rights of Wildlife. I think what we call wildlife is much better life. We human beings are wild because we go and destroy our life, whether it is wild or it is not wild. So I think next year's title we'll have to think in a different way, that how to make people understand. And I'm very happy that the Supreme Court have given this direction that every living thing is life. Even water is life for them, because it's all connected to each other. It's a circle which keeps. Without water, we cannot survive. And I know I could understand the Chief Minister, Mr. Chief Minister spoke partly in English and partly in Manipuri, so I could understand that his concern about protection of our life. I would rather not call it wild, I'll call it life, because this is our life cycle. Yesterday, there was a film on NDTV, which I was watching. There was a program, there is a report which is internationally prepared report about the entire world, about the globe. It's global warming. And I was very carefully listening to the discussion on it, that if the temperature rises 2 degrees, then we all are dead, because many people will go, because the rivers will dry up, there will be drought everywhere, there would be poverty will increase because the forest and the production of the food grains will be reduced, eatables will not be available. It is very scary, and it is possible that if only 1.5 degree rise in the temperature, we can still survive, but then poverty will increase. Now the seriousness is right at our doorstep. When I remember many years ago, the Prime Minister of India used to talk about global warming. She used to talk about environment protection. The world never bothered. The conference which took place in Nairobi, she was the only head of the state, Mrs. Indira Gandhi, who attended that conference. But when the conference took place in South America, 100 head of the state was there. But it was too late. It is still too late. But whatever we can do, we would be doing. I am very happy that the Forest Department involved the young children. And because this is your legacy, our generation and a couple of generations before us, have not been very careful about the future. We destroyed our own nature. We destroyed our own livelihood. But now I am very happy that some kind of awareness is coming among the people to think about that how we can preserve. And the Chief Minister said very rightly, government can make only the laws, the rules, the regulation. Implementation and program depend on you people. If all of you, and especially the younger generation, join together, tell your parents not to create this kind of an atmosphere. Somewhere we'll have to stop using too many cars, because the cars generate heat and carbon, and the carbon imprint is increasing more and more in India. We are very fortunate that Manipur is one out of the 34 hot spots across the globe. India has 4 biodiversity hotspots, and of all these 4, Manipur falls under 2 hotspots, that is the Himalayan and Indo-Myanmar hotspot. We are fortunate. We haven't contributed anything in being born or in being in Manipur, or the biodiversity which God has given it to us, nature has given it to us. But it is our responsibility to maintain it, to keep it, to protect it. I know we depend on food, we depend on proteins also. But I would like to ask the Honorable Chief Minister, there are 2 types of hunting. One hunting is for food, and one is a commercial hunting. I would appeal to you to declare commercial hunting, ban it. Should not allow any commercial hunting. Because naturally, if we grow domestic animals, we eat it, we need food. We grow our vegetables, we eat, but we grow them. We should grow our vegetables, our foodstuffs, our livestock, but not the wild one. I went to Ukrul last year, and I was surprised. I didn't even hear one field cricket. I didn't hear anything, which is naturally when we were watching this movie, you could hear the voice of the birds and the voice of the movement of the animals you could see. But I was surprised. I asked some people and they told me that they have eaten it up. Now people didn't realize that if tomorrow these insects are not there, our pollination will not take. The children understand. If the pollination doesn't take place, the seed will not grow. If the seed will not grow, there will be no crop available. So how important the nature has made every small thing. When I came to live in Rajbhavan, there were only few birds and they were the house sparrows. Today when I was watching the exhibition, I was telling the Honorable Chief Minister that now I get maina, I get bulbul, I get even those white baglas, I get a lot of birds over there because I think the animal also realized, the birds also realized that some friendly person is living over there. So they started coming, and sometime when I have a program and the student come to Rajbhavan for some program or something, I allow them to move around to see how we have put plates for with some food for them, some seeds for them. We have put water at different places so that the birds get attracted. And now I see even butterflies because there were no butterflies in my garden. And I was surprised because when I was posted to Manipur, I was very happy because I'm going to a place which has got a very good environment, very good forest, very good greenery. But I was really, there were greenery, of course there were a lot of greenery. But greenery doesn't mean grass. Greenery means trees. And indiscriminate cutting of trees. Trees are life. And in every religion, we want to live, we want to keep our environment. And especially among Indian ethos, we worship the trees. I remember last year on this Guru Puja, I invited the Minister Shyam Kumar and we planted 150 trees in the Rajbhavan compound. And I made a call, everybody, at least once a year, we should plant one tree. And you can imagine if 28 lakhs of people of Manipur plant one tree every year, we have 28 lakhs of trees in our state. How green it will become, how the climate will change. Well, I don't feel that hot because I come from a hotter area which is Delhi, which goes to 50-degree temperature sometime in some. But the local people tell me they feel hot over here because they never used to have this kind of summer. The sun is very strong now because of the global warming.
Honored and privileged to propose a vote of thanks on behalf of the department on this grand finale of the 63rd Wildlife Week celebration 2018. And we are grateful for your words of wisdom, madam. We are all inspired by your great words.